class of Mrs. Pearl. It's Celeste Auntie Bea again. On our 6th day in India, we went to our friend Tina's parents' house for lunch. That's Tina giving us hugs. Tina actually lives in Kolkata, or what is now called, or what used to be called, Calcutta, with her husband. But her parents live in Chandigarh, so she came to Chandigarh for the wedding and to see us, and her parents invited us to dinner. There's me hugging her dad, and then I hug her mom. There I am waving. They fixed us a fabulous lunch. Uncle Richard ate a lot of plates full. Tina's mother showed us Tina's wedding album. Tina is Hindu, so the wedding was a little bit different than what we saw with Kuldeep. There's a picture of Tina. Wasn't she beautiful at her wedding? Of course, there she was at lunch, and she's beautiful every day. And this is the card. Remember the card for Kuldeep's wedding? This is the card from Tina's wedding. And there we all are, Tina's parents, Tina, and Uncle Richard and I. Look at Tina pulling Uncle Richard down, laughing so he could fit into the picture with us. After we had our fabulous lunch, some gifts she brought from Kolkata. She brought us some terracotta gifts. She brought us this beautiful terracotta statue that Uncle Richard's holding, and she gave me some terracotta necklaces and some terracotta bangles. I loved my gifts, and so did Uncle Richard. Not only did we have a great lunch, we got wonderful gifts, and we gave her parents some chocolates as well. On the next day, we went to lunch at Rubal's house. Rubal lives about 2 hours outside of Chandigarh, where her parents live there. They live in the country, so we went through towns and we went through farmlands to get to her house. It was a wonderful adventure. And the road was quite narrow, and you can see it's loaded with traffic. We were a little bit nervous on the way. It's only 2 lanes wide, and people are passing all the time. Look at all these trucks passing. And look how beautifully painted the trucks are. Everybody loves to decorate everything in India. They like to make it beautiful, so they decorate trucks and everything. This is the little road in the village that Rubal's parents live in. We took this road to get to their house. It was a charming little road. And when we got to her house, we met her family. They had a beautiful marble driveway. It was lovely. And of course, they fed us a wonderful lunch, and then we went outside and took a family portrait. That's Rubal, her parents, her 2 sisters, her brother, and Uncle Richard and I. And there's Kuldeep taking another picture of us. So after we took pictures, we decided to walk our lunch off a little bit because it was so good we ate too much. And our first stop was to look at some of the cows, or the cattle. Rubal's parents live in a village with a lot of her father's family. And this is her uncle's cows. Look how mean that bull looks. And then, look at this tiny little calf and how cute he is. I had fun watching the calf, but that bull wants to know what we're doing. But the little calf is just wigging his tail and eating his food. Along our walk, we saw the Gurdwara. Remember, the Gurdwara is the church or the temple for Sikh people. We walked through the streets of the village, and it was quite charming. When we got to the end of this street, we got to farmland. And this is the land that Rubal's uncle farms. He grows wheat. The crop you see here is potatoes. Rubal's dad pulled up a little potato for us. It was very cute, about the size of a walnut at that point. And over on the other side is Rubal's father's garden. He had cabbage and onions